Hello and welcome back to my channel, Miami Star Tarot. Today I am doing a reading for Sagittarius. This is basically a love reading. There are going to be some sexual elements in it. If it comes up, it is not going to be anything too graphic, so don't worry about that. And if you're looking for graphic, you're not going to find it here. Believe it or not, I've had people complain that I'm not sexual enough. It's basically more or less a love reading, and if sexual energy comes through, I will read it. Okay. This is for Sagittarius only. So I will do a reading for Sagittarius. This is for June 2021, give or take a few weeks. I'm calling it between now and pretty much early summer. And let's do Sagittarius right now. Let's see what is going on with Sagittarius. Try to shuffle these cards the best I can. They're not the easiest to shuffle. Okay, Sagittarius, what is going on in love and sexual energy for early summer? All right, let's cut the deck and see what's going on with Sagittarius. Queen of Pentacles. The Tower, oh my gosh. The Hermit. The Wheel of Fortune. King of Swords. The Fool. And Queen of Cups. Wow. You have a pretty intense read, Sagittarius. Your energy right now is all about the Queen of Cups. Okay. It is, I feel like there's a lot of emotions involved in what you're going through right now. You're feeling very deeply for something. There's a very compassionate, very romantic energy about you right now that is, I think, really ruling you mentally right now. Okay. It's kind of in the space that you're in. Okay. It's like a feeling of love and a feeling of, I think just really just wanting to live in it. However, you do have some interesting cards, and a lot of them are filled with, even though you only have, I think, one cup, but you have a very emotional deck here. Okay. And so let's get into this reading. The Queen of Pentacles. Then you have, it's followed by the Tower, followed by the Hermit. Okay, Sagittarius. That right here, what I'm seeing very clearly is, I think, a relationship, because you have the Wheel, the King of Swords, and the Fool as well, is a relationship that is possibly spinning a little out of control. Okay. And when I say a relationship, it could also just mean feelings that are kind of spinning a little bit out of control. I'm going to, oh, I guess I didn't have to work very hard for it. I got two more. All right, so I'm going to put these here and just get to those when I am done here. We have the Queen of Pentacles, which is the most married card aside from the King of Pentacles in the deck. Okay. So it looks to me like there is a relationship here that is going to experience a very disastrous result. okay, if you are not careful. Now, this could be a married woman. It could simply mean that you're married, or it can mean that you're both married, okay? The Tower is the energy of things pretty much blowing up in your face and sending you into this road to recovery through a little bit of solitude and deep thinking. But it doesn't have to mean that you're going to end up alone if that's what you're thinking. So if you are in a relationship with somebody right now, and you know, with the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Swords, and the Fool, I feel like there is so much going on here. I feel like you're in limbo between two things. And I feel like part of this has to be the wrong type of relationship here needs to be let go. You know, you've got the Four of Cups, and I think the Four of Cups really belongs with this energy of the Queen of Cups, where you need to kind of let that go. So if you're feeling like something is there for you, an opportunity is there for you, you have this Queen of this Queen of Cup kind of aura around you, where you want to take it, you want to take the opportunity. With this Four of Cups, it's almost saying that this is the route that you should take. Like, do not engage in that. Do not pursue that, and do not look for that, okay? I feel with this Tower, the Tower is the strongest card up on here, whereas the King of Swords is the strongest card here, okay? Up here you have feelings, pursuing, relationship, and you have a deep commitment going on. And however this is playing out for you, you need to be very careful of how you pursue your feelings of Queen of Cups. You have feelings for somebody, and you need to let those go. Okay, you need to kind of put those aside, ignore what's going on, because it is not in your best interest. You will end up with the Tower, which is, it's going to shake things up and shake up your home life. Why it's going to do that, I'm not sure, but it's really going to send you into a road. If you engage in this too much, it's going to send you in this road of confusion and feeling like you need to get away and trying to understand where you are. You're going to have to try to refine yourself. Your path will never be the same again, and you need to really think about if that's the direction you want. Now, if you are not in a current relationship right now, what this is saying is that, so if you are in, let me back up. If you are in a relationship right now, specifically if you're married, the Tower is going to send you, it's going to shake up your world. Okay, so this trying to be with this person is going to shake up your world. It's going to put you on a path of having to rediscover yourself again and think about what you want out of life. Okay, either way, it's probably not the best idea. And with this Four, because I did kind of want to pull to see what I get here. With this Four, this is a suggestion that you just kind of need to push that idea away, ignore it, don't think about it. If you're single and you are, you know, pursuing somebody here, I'm still getting this feeling like the other person is, even if you are single, okay, Sagittarius, this other person may not be, okay? And in the case that they are, either way, this is going to be a very intense type of connection with this person. And I feel like it's less severe, because if both of you are single, you might end up in a good place. But I think that it might cause you to re-examine what you're wanting out of life. I'm getting more of a negative feel than a positive feel either way, okay? This person can emotionally, I think, I don't want to say drain you, but might cause you to emotionally lose yourself a little bit, okay? Even if you're single. So, you know, when you proceed, you need to proceed with caution. You do have this bottom row that I really have not discussed yet. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Swords and the Fool. And the Fool really fits nicely, I think, in this whole spread, because it really shows the two opposites on the deck. So the King of Swords is really not a king that uses his feelings to make decisions. The King of Swords basically has complete mental clarity, intellectual power, and they're always seeking the truth. They do things that are right, not what feels good. Okay? So what it's telling you right now is when the Wheel of Fortune spins, you're going to have to choose which one of these you're going to be. Are you going to be the Fool? Are you going to be the person that jumps in with eyes wide shut? Or I don't know that expression, but are you going to jump in like a fool, or are you going to be the King of Swords? Are you going to use mental clarity, and are you going to seek truth, and are you going to really think about what you need to be doing versus what your heart wants and where you're mentally navigating to? Because those are going to be two completely different things. I feel that your heart is pulling you one direction and your mind is pulling you a different direction. And I feel that the wheel of fortune is here because it can go either way for you right now. You can either try taking the route of the Fool, or you can take the route of the wise man and do what is right, not what feels good. And that's kind of what you need to be in that mode right now. So you're going to have to make some decisions here between now and early summer, what direction you want to go. You have the Page of Pentacles here. And I basically pulled the Page of Pentacles because I wanted it. I wanted one card, honestly, and this one I think fits a little bit more nicely. But I am going to address this card right here, which is the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is not immature always, as in like acting too young, but it's more of a younger energy. And I feel like this situation that you're in right now is now this is also a dreamer. This is a person who really wants what they want, and they don't really think a lot about the consequences. They're more about manifestation. They're a little slow at the take. Like at times they're not. They're also messengers too. Let me address that too. This person is a messenger. So whatever feelings you're having right now, I think you've kind of kept them in check for a while. But I feel like this person, their goal in life is to actually produce something, to manifest something, but yet they could really take their time. Very dreamy kind of an energy, and sometimes you don't think things through all the way because it is a page after all. But this person's looking, and the Pentacles are more about security, long-term, wanting to be good at their craft and things like that. So you do have the Pentacle that has a more better intentions than some of the other ones, except for the Cups. But the Cups just think with their heart, and sometimes they're not grounded. But this one is just, they're kind of more of a dreamer. There's things that they want. They pursue things very slowly. This is a messenger card. And what this is telling me too is that you have maybe not fully gone and pursued what you're wanting. Maybe you haven't gone out of your way to be the Fool yet, but you may be taking baby steps toward that direction. Okay. And it's probably not a good idea for you guys to do that. If you are, I would say the bigger chunk of this where you are in a love state, doesn't mean that you are in love, but it could be that you are kind of heading that, like your heart is really gravitating toward this other person. Just the Wheel of Fortune is just, I think it just kind of missed you, and you're just, you have the choice of what you're going to do. You spin that wheel and it could basically land. The choice you make is how the wheel is going to land. Okay. You have the Tower and the King of Swords. Preventative measures is just do the responsible thing, do the right thing, and not what feels good, because that's what can ultimately get you into trouble. And do not jump into anything without truly putting, I think, a lot of effort into it if you want to avoid things crashing down on you. Okay. For the most of you, Sagittarius, the person that you are really seeking a relationship right now at this moment for some of you is just not the right person, or the person that you've developed feelings for, they're not the right feelings that you should be having. Let's just put it that way. Okay. So for those of you who are single, you know, this person may cause some emotional instability in you. Okay. Either way. Okay. So that is what I have for you. Just be careful. Doesn't mean that you can't enjoy, you know, friendships and stuff like that. It just means that that particular person is probably not best suited for you. Okay. All right. So please like my channel, leave a comment, or subscribe. I would appreciate any of that to support my channel. That is all I have for you, Sagittarius. Bye-bye.